Just doing some bottom bouncing with a small little, here, might even have another one, a little golden heavy jig with an articulated, maybe, hook. And I got a little bit of some waxy on there, along with a soft plastic, which is one of, here's the jig. Tungsten, so they're a little bit expensive, but that's fine. And then I got, if they need bigger baits, I got some Swedish pimples, golden, because that's their favorite. Ooh, we got a fish on the screen. Let's see if we can get him. Ooh. Maybe a little tap, I can't tell though. Got a lot of ice in the hole. Might have to do a little bit of clearing out with the scoop. So far I've had one, obviously, but then another one bit it, and it felt pretty big, but it pulled hooks, which sucks, but it's whatever, it happens. These are little plastics I got on there. It's like a little soldier fly, I guess, but a little bug sort of thing, just hopping on the bottom on that little articulated jig, so it does this in the water column on the bottom. But what else do we got here? I'm running a little bit of a 8-pound leader, about 2 feet of it. And then if they wanted a bigger presentation, I got these jigs. They kind of suck for putting a plastic on, because they got this little side hook on there. So they don't really hold too well, but I got bigger plastics for those. And then what else we got? Got a bunch of jigs. Got pretty much everything you could ever need. Not really, because I ain't got no food. Ain't got no water, which is pretty dumb of me, but that's normal. And so far, the one fish has bit on my slider hook, or chaser, whatever you want to call it. But that is a little hook that is just sitting on the line about a foot off bottom with a waxy on it. Now, this is my first time ever even trying to fish for whitefish or anything on Green Bay. So far, not a bad experience, but I know whitefish, a lot of people just don't even use anything like this, or it's even a shack most of the time. But today it's, I don't know, like -7 with the wind chill, which I almost blew away, but it's the price you gotta pay sometimes. Not really, but us. And then I got my new setup. I got a little, I think this is just like a Bass Pro reel. Yeah, Bass Pro reel. Oh, we got a fish on the graph. Okay, it's gone. We got a Bass Pro Shops reel with Suffix 8-pound braided ice line, because it just flows smoother off the reel and it doesn't do all that twisty crap. And then we got a Fenwick rod, I think. So pretty decent. I did a bunch of research before this, and I found out that a stiffer rod, but also sensitive enough to feel your bait bounce, is the best. So I went and picked up a Fenwick, even though Cabela's and Fleet Farm did not have that much for any kind of selection on anything, which sucks. But this is a medium light fast, and it's 28 inches. Not bad. Now what you'll see me doing is I'm just bouncing the bottom, finding out, because I got slack right now, so that means I'm on the bottom, and then I find out where it's the bottom, so right about there, and then I'm just lifting it up and down off the bottom, just barely. And for this, I guess you want to have a single hook preferably, and it's on a jig that's level like this. Because if you got a jig that's going straight down, you're going to hook that bottom when the jig falls and hits that ground. So you want your jig like this, even tilted up a little bit, so adjust that line farther back on it, so that it's tilted like this, so that you don't hook the bottom. Now if you hook the bottom, you're most likely going to break off because it's all mussels and rocks and all that. So easily snap your line even with 8-pound. My Jeep. Oh,
of course.
Got him. Yes, I'm still here. Yeah, I got him.
I'll let you focus.
He's big. I have to take the thing out of the dang water because they'll get caught on there and they'll get off. Ooh, he's pulling.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, that is a nice one. That is for sure. There we go.
All night.
Yep. Whoa, geez, this thing is not stopping.
Whitefish?
Yep.
Heck yeah.
On the chaser.
On the chaser?
Yeah, so I got like a goby looking lure on the bottom. Because that's what they eat out here. They all eat gobies.
They eat the gobies?
Yep. So I got a goby bait on the bottom, and then I got a hook with a wax worm up top, about a foot off the bottom. And he came in and smashed it.
Heck yeah. Tell them to hurry up and get their asses out there. If the fish start biting, y'all need to, that'll be 30 fish.
Yeah.
That'd be a good day on the water.
That would be. Alright. We got 2 whitefish today. Now, you didn't see one of these, which is probably this one, because I caught it earlier. But you did see this one, and these are both about 18 inches, maybe. This one was a little bit more short because it's got a little bit of a tail defect because they were completely frozen and the fins become pretty much potato chips. So we are going to be doing a catch and cook, since I did not get very much footage. All there really was the yaps about what gear I have, what I was running, and all that. But this is my first time even filleting a whitefish, even seeing one in person, so we are going to do a little catch and cook. Now I'm just gonna fillet these like how you would any other fish. Open them up, take the guts out. Wow, that is funky, but open them up, take the guts out. And then I might just do a little bit of frying them, since I don't want to eat all of this fish. Guts. Normally in a bag, but gonna go in the sink for now. Now these are a part of the trout family, so they have that thick blood line at the top of their rib cage. Do your best to try and remove that if you were to eat them whole. Now also what helps is taking a paper towel and getting all the slime off of it, because even though I de-slime this one, it's still slippery. Nice knife. Then we are just gonna take the fillet, keep it attached down here because that is a very important step. Now we take that and we try and cut down into the skin. Take your time. Try to get as much of this off as possible. This is the dark meat. You don't really want to eat that as much. And, of course, try not to cut through the skin, which can be very difficult to not do. And when you have your knife, I'm just going to get rid of the paper towel. Okay. When you have your knife and you're underneath the meat, take the skin and move the skin, not your knife. So just pull and move your knife back and forth. Just like that. You should have a mainly skinned whitefish fillet. Not bad for the first time, at least. But probably not. What do we got here? Wow. And that is why you fish with goby imitations. That is a small, round goby. Crazy. I think the other one even had one in it too, because I took out a very hard piece out of it. So we can go back and check if we really wanted to, but I don't think I'm gonna have to. And fry up and eat the goby too. Alrighty. Go all the way. Now look at their mouths too. These fish are predators. They eat gobies, right? But they have a mouth like a carp. The weirdest thing ever, and it faces down. Alright, we're doing batter. Not breading because I bread all my fish. And I would rather have a wet batter this time. So, we're going to do a half cup all-purpose flour. I'm cutting this recipe down in half because I don't want to make that much. Half cup flour. I'm just going to use the same one. Half cup milk. And then we can take a little whisk and kind of just mix that all up. And then I'm going to have to add extra stuff to it as well. Maybe more milk. Perfect. Now, very plain, right? We are going to take some Cajun seasoning. And you really want to get it all up in there, because you don't want it to be plain and boring. Garlic powder. I like a lot of garlic. Most people don't, but I do. What else can we do? Some more Cajun. Different kind though. This will bring a little bit more heat into it as well. Mix that up, see what's going on, what kind of color we got, and then add more if we need to. Perfect. Conceal the seasoning in there, so it's not all plain, boring, white. Alright, should be about right. Good way to tell. Take some of your batter, put it in there. If it starts frying like that, not bad. Should be good to go. Now, don't have much. Only have 2 pieces. But make sure there are no scales on there, because I just got done cleaning these. There's still scales everywhere. So this one had 2 on it, but that'll be fine. Now we take our fish, dunk it in that batter. Batter's a little bit thick. Put it on like that. Make sure no scales. Make sure there's no bones for sure. Looking good. both sides. Oof, that one's got a lot on it. That is for sure. Toss in that other one and let them cook. I'll see you in about 5-10 minutes, if that. Alright, just gonna go ahead and flip these. Oil is starting to get a little bit more bubbly, but that's the color you want, is that golden brown. Alright, so now they're done. Now we are going to take a little bit of paper towel, put it down, and then take these and put them on there so that all the oil drains off of them, because I don't know about you, but I hate just drinking vegetable oil on your food. Have it be super hot too, but yeah, let that cool off, give it a try, and then be done. Alright, here's the fish, completely done. Let's try it. Oh, it is hot. Very hot still. Definitely white though. Not bad. Yeah. We'll be giving it, I don't know, like an 8 or a 9. Pretty freaking good. Definitely flaky. Well, I'm gonna finish that. And I'm gonna go to bed, because I've been up since 3:34. And it is currently 10:49. I'm ready to go to bed, so we'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully soon.